we recommend minimum 3, maximum 6 months of your study time. Whatever could be your commitments, if you're a student, if you're a working professional, this is taking into account the prep time, application deadline time, how you need to get your things in order and so on. And your application deadlines have to be 3 months away, ideally 2 to 3 months away, and then this should be enough for you to. So round 1 admissions के लिए take the GMAT by July, August max, so that you can definitely comfortably meet September, October deadlines. Hello all my GMAT aspirants, welcome to GMAT YouTube channel by PW. This is Amit Rohra, your VRC expert right here. Alright, so lot of queries and lot of concerns regarding, sir, what is the ideal time to take the GMAT? How much time should I give for preparation? How much time between my GMAT and the application? Let's discuss this today, and let's discuss this keeping in mind specifically 2025 intake. 2024 obviously बहुत delay हो चुका है. In this video, not only this, I'll also tell you what are typical or the best months to take the GMAT. I'll also tell you what should be your ideal ratios, that is preparation, study time, then the GMAT, then how much time do you need to get ready your application in line for different college admissions. As you know, we've already created videos for round 1, round 2, round 3 deadlines right here on this channel. So that should give you an idea somewhere between 24 and 25. This video will obviously help you if you're aiming for the 2025 intake. Chaliye, my name is Amit Rohra, sir. I am your VARC expert right here on this channel. You've definitely learned from me or are learning from me. This is my entire years of experience. My personal favorite part is this. I like to call myself a rockstar creator because you guys are Amit sir, okay? Rock stars. Chaliye, let's get started. 100%, please remember, these are all the possible factors that you will consider when you are deciding to finally give your GMAT exam. Number 1, what are your application deadlines at your various colleges? So please keep in mind, jitna bhi aapka deadline ho, remember, keep a 2 to 3 months buffer before your earliest application deadline, that is round 1, round 2 or round 3. Now, once again, a lot of educators do tell you 1 month is enough. I would still say 2 to 3 months definitely for you to get sorted in case there's a retake, in case you have to get your documents in order. So give yourself 2 to 3 months. 100% your prep time. Typically, वापस से we recommend minimum 3, maximum 6 months of your study time. So that means now please work backwards. So once you know your application deadline, you have to give your GMAT say 2 months in advance or 3 months in advance. You need another 3 months to prep. So this is how you should plan yourself. Acha, what in case, God forbid, there is a retake involved? Okay? So you can take the GMAT once every 16 days up to 5 times in 12 months. You know that. Keep this in mind as per your retake strategy as well, in case should you have the need to retake the GMAT exam. Acha, now also guys, keep in mind, whatever could be your commitments, if you're a student, if you're a working professional, so keep in mind, okay, avoid periods when there's significant work projects coming up, year ending, projects ka ending time, or it could just be a peak season time, okay, any kind of events, holidays that could definitely disrupt your study routine. Also please remember family functions. Oh my god, okay, so wedding in the house, family functions, whatever, be careful. Keep this in mind when you're scheduling your GMAT exam. And finally, people, obviously it all depends on the availability. That's why we also recommend that once you finalized your date, people, do not wait for it. Do not wait for the last moment. Book your slot, because it all depends on the availability of the test dates on your test centers, and even if you're taking it online, that is at your house. So keep this in mind, and let this be like a useful checklist for you to determine. I wanted to begin with this. Chaliye. Now, please keep in mind, no matter whatever year, if you're applying for this year, which is very close now, or next year, of course, these are your typical 3 windows. That is, round 1 admissions deadlines are September, typical. Could extend up to October. Round 2 admission deadlines are January, could extend up to February. Round 3 admissions deadlines are April. Again, that's pretty much where it all winds up. So keep this in mind. And let this also be your starting point for any year that you're planning to take, because this typically doesn't tend to change. They are more or less constant. Now, so round 1 admissions ke liye take the GMAT by July, August max, so that you can definitely comfortably meet September, October deadlines. So by now, your GMAT is over if you're taking or applying for the round 1 deadline. Otherwise there's round 2. ठीक है, राउंड 2 के लिए टेक द GMAT इन द मंथ ऑफ नवंबर विच इज नाउ क्लोज बाय और राउंड द कॉर्नर, ठीक है, और डिसंबर आफ्टर प्रिपेयरिंग थ्रू आउट द फॉल 100%. एंड फाइनली टारगेटिंग राउंड 3, take the test somewhere in Feb or March, ठीक है, after intense preparation at the end of the year. So this is what in a nutshell should be enough for you. This is taking into account the prep time, application deadline time, how you need to get your things in order and sorted. ठीक है, चलिए. Now also remember the ideal testing timelines. ठीक है, so round one which has the fall deadline, ठीक है, please remember you gotta start preparing maximum by April, earlier the better. So this is like the worst case scenario or the latest scenario. ठीक है, take the GMAT by July or August. So again, April, May, June, we are giving you 3 months of prep time. The earlier the better, 3 months minimum. ठीक है, by July or August and then in September. ठीक है, round 2 का that is the winter deadline. ठीक है, you should start preparing in September max. Take it in November or December and then apply in January. And finally round 3 which is the spring deadline. Study throughout December and Jan. ठीक है, so मतलब ideally start earlier. So even if you're starting right now, ठीक है, suppose you've enrolled in Stella 4.0, so this should be your target. Test in February or March and submit your application comfortably in April. So people, let all these slides, this one, the previous one, be your go-to or Bible slides. So remember to save them. In a nutshell, it's very, very simple. So you have your timelines right there in front of you. Okay, so finally, now let's quickly talk about when is it that you should ideally aim for the GMAT in the 2025. ठीक है, so 100% if you're aiming for the fall intake, remember you should have taken the GMAT between October 2024 and Feb 2025. This is very, very important. ठीक है, October 20, yes, ठीक है, fall. And if you're aiming for the spring intake, this should be anywhere between Feb or March of 2025. This will be ideal. So keep this in mind along with all the points that I've already mentioned earlier. This should give you enough time for preparation, giving the GMAT focus edition successfully, getting your application ready in line for your college admissions, which is the most important thing. ठीक है, and finally the best month, ठीक है, by the way, again a very ideal kind of scenario. So start by reviewing the different application deadlines of the programs, ठीक है, and you have to work backwards. So study time, test preparation and possibility of retaking just in case. These are the I started with factors to consider, I'm ending with factors to consider. Keep this in mind definitely if you're looking to improve and ace your GMAT scores. That's about it. I told you it's a very small, short, informative video. Stay tuned. Definitely let me know in the comments, when are you planning to take your GMAT? What kind of difficulties or challenges you're facing? I'll try and get a video on that definitely. If you did like the video, definitely leave a heart for me or a thumbs up emoji in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Tab tak ke liye, this is Amit sir signing off.